All right, it's Bob again. This time I'm going to be going through X-Force number 4, which is the second part of the Sabotage crossover between Spider-Man and X-Force that were, I guess, two of the leading titles at Marvel at the time. Tom McFarlane doing Spider-Man, Rob Liefeld doing X-Force. So last video I did Spider-Man number 16, the first part of this, which I have always considered to be one of the prettiest comics I have ever seen. The exact contrast to that would be this comic, which I feel is the ugliest comic I have ever seen. Not simply because of the artwork that's inside, but also because of the atrocious coloring. And I understand there was I think it was Brian Murray was using a different type of color guide that was kind of one color off to the left or something like that from what Marvel would usually use. So the colors came off a little weird in this issue, but it just did nothing to help anything. Um, yeah, so anyway, we're going to start with this. And again, it's another sideways issue. And this is the cover to X Force. The other team, I guess, is what we're going to follow mostly here. In the Tom McFarlane one, we didn't follow the Cable portion of the storyline so much as the other with Juggernaut. Okay. So here we have, opening splash page. There's some energy to it. It's okay, but the colors are just so god awful. Nothing here matches anything, and it's, it just the tone is like set off immediately by these colors that are just like kind of so harsh on your eyes. Okay. Um, and then here we are, Spider-Man and Warpath, Shatterstar, and Feral still out fighting um, Juggernaut right after he had toppled one of the towers of the World Trade Center. Okay. So they're going after him and they're still fighting. It's mostly, some talking here, blah, blah. We get a fastball special because Liefeld, loves his comics. Um, Grew up reading comics and everything, and he had his favorite stuff. So of course he's going to do the same thing. He has two characters here who can accomplish this goal, so he goes ahead and does that. And actually looks pretty good, except for the coloring. The coloring again is just atrocious. But he launches Warpath launches Shatterstar at Juggernaut. Um, Shatterstar apparently flips over or whatever. I guess he was cutting Juggernaut, but not really. And then this color here, like, what is this? This background with this green, this orange, this blue. It's just so much. Um, then we go over here to Cable. We join Cable in them as they are going after Black Tom Cassidy. And again, this giant metal suit here, I just don't feel this did anything for Cable. But the coloring choice again is just wild. Like, we know that his gloves should be red, but they're coming off as pink here. Um, just a barrage of colors here. Just everything is a rainbow factory. But what's wild is like, we have pink and yellow in the background, but Cable's suit is reflecting brown. It's just so bad. Um, Okay, so some more talking between Cable and Black Tom, and Black Tom's like, you're a hero, you can't do anything to me, blah blah blah, and then Cable's like, oh yeah, check this out, and shoots Black Tom down. I'm assuming an elevator shaft. It's an elevator shaft with no doors. Black Tom falls, and Cable shoots some more, just to ensure that Black Tom's probably dead. And then he watches him tumble down to go splat. But there is no splat. As you can see here, Deadpool rescues Black Tom because he was hired to. He has a mysterious employer who wanted Black Tom Cassidy. So now, we're here again with this time Siren somehow joined up with Warpath and them. So that's not really explained because if we remember the first comic, Siren was with Cable and Gideon and them inside the tower. I'm guessing that's not the tower that collapsed, because if it was, there's no way they would have survived that. So they must have been in the second tower, and the other tower was the one that collapsed. But Siren has made her way here to this other group, and her costume should be green and yellow, but instead we are getting a green and brown. And again, it's because of the color chart mistake that took place. Not sure here again what the plan was. I'd love to see how this was supposed to look if it was if the chart was used correctly, to see this, because that is just a wild choice there. We have yellow and pink and brown. And I'm sorry, but Brian Murray's deal was pink and brown. He used those colors more than any other colorist in a book. And I don't know. I was never a big fan of it. So when Shatterstar was flipped over Juggernaut, he had cut Juggernaut's helmet loose. Siren went over and swiped the helmet, relieving him of his powers, basically. And, now they're going to fight again, as you can tell by how enraged he is. Give me back my helmet, guys. Give it back. Okay. And then Cable here. Here we go again. So, he's awash in pink. I don't know what would be pink in the demolition of a giant building. As you can see here, maybe this is like sunset. So, maybe you could get some pinks out of that, but it just seems like, I don't know, like that's not occurring here. But my favorite thing is the fact that, as he takes a step, he changes which hand holds the handle to his gun. So he switches it. He's like, okay, I'm going to be left-handed here, but then I'm going to try this right-handed thing. Oh, maybe that doesn't work. I'll go back to left-handed. I can't really decide if I'm right-handed or left-handed when carrying a gun. So that, I don't know, that's especially ridiculous there. Okay. Cable, thanks Spider-Man as he normally would because he's such a nice guy. That's, of course, not what happened. And then I think G.W. Bridge showed up and he's like, okay, guys, you're finally under arrest. I found you. And then Cable's like, no, you didn't. Poof, and we're gone except for Spider-Man. We're going to leave him there. And then they hop into their hot dog mobile and fly away. And then we get this very cool double page splash by Mike Mignola. So that was pretty awesome. I love this Shatterstar. I love the whole look there. There's an energy there that just is amazing. But yep, as you can see, this was the second part of the Sabotage crossover. And again, you get two very different things here. The Spider-Man 16, again, one of the prettiest comics I've ever seen, with some of the best coloring. And then we have X-Force number 4, which just, it's just the ugliest comic with some of the worst coloring. So I just love how these were completely juxtaposed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'm a comic book artist, and I am making a comic right now of my character Ghost Girl. Within the next coming months, I will have a Kickstarter for it in order to gain funds in order to publish it. If you are interested at all, please follow me, spread the word. I am just trying to build an audience and, and get my name out there. So guys, thanks again for watching. Until next time.